Hey you guys, welcome to your bi-weekly love reading. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the weeks of October 16th through the 31st, 2018. So I have already shuffled and cut the cards. Let's go ahead and begin here. I want to thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. I ask that you all please continue to do so. Remember, these are general readings, so they may or may not resonate. And those of you that want to reach me for a personal or private reading, make sure that that you don't dial that 1-800 number. Make sure that you email me first to find out the descriptions for the readings. And the live phone readings, that's only when I'm available and when I make an announcement about it. So sorry those of you that are cross-watching and had to hear me say that over and over again, but hey, gotta put it out there. All right, so central issue, heart of the matter. We have the Death card, the Hermit, and the World. Wow, it's a lot of things going on, Libra. Two of Swords, High Priestess. Oh my God, it's like all the majors coming out. Hanged Man, the Wheel, and Four of Swords. All right, so for some of you, you have moved on, or someone has moved on from you. I feel like there are cycles that have come to an end, but I feel like it's a successful ending. You're able to move forward now because, you know, you've maybe let go of the past. If you had any type of, if you were dealing with a karmic partner or any type of karma, I feel like that has come to an end. Like you've completed that chapter in your life and now you're able to move forward. I'm also feeling like for some of you, you might be relocating or traveling. If you're relocating, this can happen anywhere between now and December. But there are some sort of major changes coming for you. I'm also feeling like you're still on some sort of major spiritual journey or path. You're moving towards your higher purpose. I'm feeling like you are ascending here. You're still going through awakenings. You're still going through transformations. You're still letting go of the past here, putting things to rest, burying things, and putting a nail in the coffin. It's like you are not allowed to resurrect anymore. Anything that has continued to come in and out of your life, I feel like you are burying the hatchet, putting a nail in the coffin. You are making sure something stays dead for good. Especially if someone has been like a zombie, it's like they don't get the message. Like I said, go away. Like you keep shooting at the zombie, you know, you gotta kill them in the brains or whatever that case. So it's like you're having to do something severe, maybe even, to get your message across. If this is in regards to work, this could be your last week at work. You may want to move on to a different job or position. So I don't know, you might be quitting or getting fired. If this is in regards to a loved one, this is not a prediction of a death, but this could be someone who has crossed over. Someone who's already crossed over that has been trying to reach out to you or send you messages or has become one of your spirit guides now. So I'm feeling like someone who crossed over is now a spirit guide and they lead you on your path. They send you signs and messages. So make sure you're paying attention to synchronicities, especially birds. Yeah. I'm feeling for some of you, your spirit animal is a bird, especially a black bird, something that is either a crow, because I think crows represent death, or ravens. Yeah. So some of you could have been dealing with a Scorpio, could have been dealing with a Virgo, could be dealing with another Libra, such as yourself. I'm also getting that those of you that are single and waiting for love, or if there's someone that you're interested in, there's just no communication at all. It's just like silence. And like someone might be very guarded with their heart or their emotions, or you might be very guarded with your heart and emotions. I also feel like someone has been watching you from a distance. They're learning through you, or they are learning how you think. They're observing you. They might find you as someone who is very spiritual, or someone who enlightens them some type of way, but they're not letting you know. I don't know if they ever will. There's definitely major holdups in regards to love. We have the Two of Swords. Someone is definitely just blocking, guarding, not making decisions. We have the High Priestess, which is silence, having to use your own intuition. We have the Hanged Man. Something is on hold. There's a need for clarity, enlightenment. And then we have the Four of Swords also, which is about taking a pause or a break, needing clarity. So I feel like you're also going to be in isolation. If you are someone who is very spiritual, highly spiritual, you might be receiving spiritual downloads this week. I feel like things could be revealed to you in your dreams or in your sleep. For a lot of you there, I'm seeing like you're being crowned, whether you know it or not. I feel like your crown chakra is opening up. And part of the reason why you're unable to have a relationship if you're single, part of the reason why you're unable to move forward in a relationship is because of these changes happening in your life. You're being prepared. Your life is being prepared. Your space is being prepared. Things need to be right before this person can come into your life. And this person has to be right. I also feel that those of you that are highly, well, I don't want to say highly, but those of you that are spiritually evolved, spiritually awoke, people are not allowed to come into your life unless they are on the same page as you. So you can forget about all that BS behavior, people who are still asleep, people who are just all about material, all living up all in the matrix, like nothing happening. Like, you can forget about those type of people. You're not allowed to be with anyone else unless they are also spiritually evolved. This is people who are dead, asleep, unconscious. You're not allowed to deal with those type of people. Only people who are awakened souls, people who have had a Kundalini awakening, who is ready to walk the path with you. Because you're too evolved. You're too evolved for ordinary. And that's not to be any offense to, you know, those of you that haven't had a spiritual awakening, but this is just like the messages that I'm getting here. There's also a need for you to maybe see something from a different or a higher perspective. There's some sort of major shift or change coming into your life. You're being asked to go with the flow of all these changes. Anyone new that does come into your life, just go with the flow of things. Something may not happen until Scorpio season for you. So when the sun moves out of Libra, once the sun is finished its transit in Libra, like I feel like the whole month of Libra, which is from October, September 21st through October 21st or October 22nd, whatever the case, I feel like there's not going to be any movement in regards to romance. If you're waiting for that, not during these next 2 weeks. But you're being prepared. So just relax. Trust in the universe. Trust in your guides. Trust in this journey that you're on, because there is some sort of major shift happening. Things are going to turn around come the month of, well, come Scorpio season. So anytime after October 23rd and beyond. But you're being prepared because, too, I feel like the person that is coming into your life is a very spiritual person. They're highly evolved. They are psychic. I'm getting someone who's very psychic, very intuitive. They may be an empath, a channeler, someone who has premonitions, someone who can have premonitions at will. So they're able to close their eyes and channel and bring information from the other world and bring it to other people, bring it to, you know, this material plane. So also I'm feeling someone is able to communicate with the dead. They're able to channel and receive messages from the dead. Especially when they go to sleep or during meditation. I feel like the universe is preparing you for your spiritual partner. So embrace this alone time. You are still undergoing some sort of transformation. Your karmas are still being burned off. Don't allow anyone from your past to re-enter who you know is no good, who you know is not right for you, because there's no growth there. Is dead. Nothing can grow from this. You can't water it. There's nothing that can bring it back to life unless they go through a purge and transformation themselves. Make sure you're listening to sounds like some people hear ringing in the ear. I don't know what it means for you, but that's part of the synchronicities that you might experience. I feel like you need to study and do some more research too. It's part of your journey here. This is part of your destiny. There's a window of opportunity opening up for you. Yeah, there's a window of opportunity opening up for you, but you're gonna have to have a lot of patience, Libra. And I know most of us don't want to hear that, because most Libras that I know, especially with Venus and Scorpio, you want that relationship. We love relationships, but this is a time to reflect. This is a time to detach. This is a time for growth here. It's time. I'm seeing you getting centered. I'm seeing messages being revealed to you. If even going with your job, your current job, if you lose it or if you quit, it's because it's for a higher purpose. Everything is in preparation. Things are happening in stages here for you. I have death clarified by the 9 of Wands here. So this is preparing to face your fears, overcoming your past, anything that was haunting you. I feel like that is coming to an end. If this is about someone trying to come into your life, they need to change. They need to get over these insecurities that they have. And I feel that there could be someone in your life that was afraid of the connection that you guys have, because it is some sort of psychic or spiritual connection. This person needs to understand they need to let go of the material world and deal with this spiritual connection that they're having with you. Or this could go the other way around. You're needing to let go of material world and understand that the person coming into your life is going to be of a spiritual connection. So, yeah, just I'm seeing preparation here, just preparation, dealing with the things that you're afraid of here. Something is happening unexpectedly here. You're being enlightened. Like I said, I feel like this is a Kundalini awakening for you or the other person. Maybe the other person that is coming into your life has to go through a Kundalini awakening before they can enter your life, because they need to clear their mind. There needs to be a breakdown of the mentality before someone is allowed to enter into your life here. But they're ready. They're being prepared. The universe has been prepping them. So unbeknownst to you, they've been undergoing some sort of spiritual awakening too. They may have to get people out of their life that no longer serve their purpose. And when this person comes into your life, they're going to come with great force. They're going to be very sure of what they want. This person is going to want to provide for you. They're very old-fashioned. This Emperor has been coming up in Libra readings quite often here. I feel like someone is gaining a surge of confidence. Maybe it's after receiving some sort of sign of confirmation. They're moving in. They're like, okay, I know what I need to do now. See, right now they're guarded. Whatever this silence is, that's going to come to an end. They're going to start talking to you again. They're fighting off their attraction. And it's playing off as something mundane, but look, we have the Lovers coming up as well. This is someone that you're very spiritually connected to, and they're coming into your life. You might be changing their life forever. You also may have to make a clear decision between two people, making sure that you are done with the past before this person can enter. And maybe that's something that they're trying to do as well, having to make sure that they're done with their past. See, it's all majors coming out for Libra. It's a lot of majors coming out. So there's a lot of important things going on for the next 2 weeks. Unfortunately, like I said, it's nothing too romantic, but bear through this because that is going to come to an end. It's not always going to be this way. But right now you're being prepared. Your entire life, the things, all the little things you're unaware of. So you're going to hear from someone. Someone wants to connect with you. They're going to either be calling you or they're coming into your life. The universe is going to bring this person into your life because you guys may share some sort of past life connection. And there's unresolved karma between you and this person. And remember, karma doesn't always have to be negative. It just means that maybe you guys had a soul contract and it's time to attend to it now. Someone is having a spiritual awakening. Someone is having to answer the call or having to face the music now. It's like, no more sweeping this under the rug. No more putting it off. It's time to deal with this. So whether it's you trying to hold back or them trying to hold back, you know, they can't continue with it and you can't continue to hold on to something either. So I'm feeling like, again, this is someone charging forth. They're coming through. They're going to come through a dream first. Right before they enter your life, you're going to have a clear dream, and that dream is going to be confirmation. This has happened to me before. You know, right before someone came into my life, I had a crystal clear dream about them out the blue. And I feel that that's what is going to happen. Before this person comes into your life, you're going to have a dream about them. They're going to come to you through a dream. Really, it's almost too like they're testing the waters. They're like, because they already have a feeling that there's a spiritual connection between you and them. So they're going to be like, okay, first I'm going to communicate with them this way. Then I'll come to them in the physical manifestation. Then I'm going to physically manifest. So you're going to hear from somebody and they're moving towards you. Once they have a clear decision, they could have been torn too. They could have been torn between a relationship that's dead and moving forward with you. And once they make up their mind, I feel like they're moving towards you quickly. And there's nothing that you can do to stop them or deter them. This is also about your willpower as well. This is once you become sure of something, there's no stopping you. I'm feeling like you are charging forth and ready to take on any obstacles that try to come your way. This is also you being victorious over any obstacles that come your way as well. With the Three of Pentacles, again, to me, this is having some sort of unfinished business here. There's a need to, and it tells me too that something has been destroyed because it wasn't going in the right direction. Now that there's clarity, now that there is direction, it's time to rebuild what was started here. So I feel like many of you are starting some sort of new project, starting a new relationship, starting a new business or a new job, and creatively starting a new project. So if you were working on a painting, I feel like you're getting back to it. If you were working on a story, you're getting back to it. I feel like you've learned a lot. It's time for you to develop your craft and time for you to develop your skill. For some of you, you could be dealing with Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, Leo, Aries, Sag. Again, does not have to be those signs, but those are the ones that are standing out. It could just be those energies. I feel like you are going to be focused on a gift you have. Your gift is going to take you places. This is the key to your growth or the key to your future. Yeah, you're developing some sort of gift that you have. And then here with the King of Wands, this is someone who is ready to move forward. This is someone who takes the initiative. This is someone who is a leader. So this can be your energy or it can be the person coming into your life. This is someone who has the similar energies as the Emperor. And two, you might be dealing with someone who has a cardinal sign. So like Libra, Cancer, Capricorn, and Aries. Or you're taking on those energies. Someone who is a leader, a starter. The only other thing that I want to clarify here is the Judgment card. Let me see. To me, the Judgment is almost like the Six of Cups in this instance, but like vibrating on a higher level. So it's not just a regular soulmate. This is a spiritual soulmate. And I keep getting the King of Wands flipping over. So either this person has fire, their fire sign, or they have fire in their chart, or those fire energies. or they're moving forward. They're being proactive. They're flirting, or they're expressing how they feel instead of being stagnant. They're ready. See, I got it clarified by the Temperance. It's a spiritual union. See, I knew this reading was going to be long. Whenever all those type of majors come out, I know it's going to be a long reading. It's a spiritual connection that you're having with someone. You guys are already communicating. Your higher selves are already communicating and aligning things for you guys to come together in the physical form. But you or the other person had to have a wake-up call or a spiritual awakening before this could happen. It's like you guys have to be on the same page before anything is able to move forward. We can't have someone who's just stuck in the worldly, dead thinking. We have to have someone who is awakened, that sees the signs and messages, that hears the voice of God, basically, who knows his presence, who is aware of it, and not just in a regular church going type of way. I mean, it's more than, not that anything's wrong with that, but there has to be a higher purpose, to step into a position of a higher purpose. This person could be those of you that have harmony with your twin flame. This can be a twin flame. Those of you that do not feel like you have harmony with your twin flame, or like you're not connected with your twin flame, then the universe has prepared someone else for you, a soulmate who is on the same page and who can walk a spiritual path with you. And I'm sorry, but I feel like this reading is definitely for those of you that have already spiritually awakened. It might not make too much sense for those of you that are just looking for some regular, ordinary reading. This is for people that have a higher calling. People who are getting prepared to be a translator of messages from higher realms. People who are getting ready to lead or heal people. So spiritual healers, like your path might be clearing chakras for people. Your path could be channeling, talking to the dead, being a psychic. Anything that is otherworldly and looked at as unusual or weird, but it's a higher purpose. Everyone is not going to understand. You might join a group, a spiritual group of people, or find a group of people who are like-minded, because I'm seeing you guys connecting and sharing ideas, and you guys are learning from each other. Nobody is too young, no one is too old. You guys are learning from each other and helping each other to develop skills. I feel like you're having support. I feel like you have a heavy job on the way. So for some of you, you might be in denial of it, or it could be why you have blocked someone, or why they have blocked you, because they feel a heavy responsibility coming and they're like, oh God, come on, I just want to be dumbed down. Like, don't wake me up. But deep down inside, they know they're about to wake up and they're like, I got a higher purpose. I can't pretend. So once they realize that there's someone opening up with romance, and then they're like, okay, now we can be together because now we're on the same wavelength. But right now they're hiding how they feel. Maybe they don't even know how to process it. They might even be coming to you for some sort of help. And look, we got the Emperor showing up again as the central issue of the clarifier. So you're going to hear from the Emperor. The Emperor is the one that is whose ball is in the court. like for instance, let's say you're already open because you're the one watching the reading, so it's obvious that you're the one open for the relationship, but this is up to this person. And it's not like you're waiting on them. It's like the ball is in their court. So once they're ready to move forward is when a relationship will take off. But right now, they are really controlling how everything goes because they need to get themselves together. They need to get right. They might even know that. They're like, I need to evolve before I connect with this person. I already know I'm not connecting with someone who is stupid or some random, and I don't mean, again, I don't mean to sound like that, but it's like they know that they are just, this isn't some ordinary connection. So they want to get right with you. They want to make sure that they are right before they even approach you. So they've had to sit back and quietly observe you from a distance, from afar, before they could even, you know, come to you. And look, they think about you. They're silent. They haven't been talking, but they're thinking about, you guys are thinking about each other. You're still on this person's mind, even though you haven't heard anything, even though they haven't sent any messages, even though you guys aren't on speaking terms. They are preparing to come to you, to come for you, matter of fact. They're coming to claim you. They want you. They see what they want, but they're strategizing, they're planning. This is someone who was like a general. They strategize and plan, and then they not attack, but they go after what they want. They claim it. They're watching you in preparation for that. So yeah, you guys. Someone from your past is coming. This is someone who's very disciplined. Even though, too, this person has a strong sexual nature because of that Aries, Mars energy, this is someone who's very disciplined. Like this, a girl could come and shake her butt in front of him, and he's just going to sit there and look at her like she's crazy and feel like, you think that's... What part of an ass do you think I haven't seen? Like, you really think that's how you get to me? You want to get to me, you got to reach my intellect. I'm looking for somebody else. I'm not just looking for somebody with a banging ass body. Like, you got to come to me with something else. You got to stimulate me another type of way, because I've seen it all before. There's nothing new under the sun for me. So this guy is hard to impress. That's why it's kind of cool when he comes to you, because that means you've impressed him. But hopefully he impressed you. You know what I'm saying? All right, so you guys, that is all that I have. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to leave your comments, like, share, and subscribe. Many blessings to you all.